It's Licia Lee with Master Manifest Your Destiny. Um, so as you know, I come on here and I always talk about some real stuff. I talk about stuff that I may have experienced or other people may have experienced, just life in general. But let me just say this one thing. Like, you ever heard of the phrase, "Oh, just love yourself"? All you have to do is just love yourself, right? How easy does that sound? How easy does that other person make it sound? They make it sound so easy. But it's not easy. It's not easy to love yourself. We are so accustomed sometimes growing up, learning how to cater and accommodate other people. Being, I wouldn't say brainwashed, but just being so confined in learning what the definition of catering to other people are, and I'm trying to get the words out on how to say it. But anyway, I don't want to waste time on that because I'm sure you understand what I'm saying. It is so hard to love yourself because in order to love yourself, you have to go through things. You have to experience things that make you come to the realization that, hey, I am important. Hey, I don't want to deal with that anymore. Hey, I want to live my best life. And it's just unfortunate that we have to get to that point in our lives to say, you know what? F that. Forget that. I want to love me. Sometimes we just go through some really hurtful stuff, some really hurtful things. And that's where we want to just pop up and say, you know what? I'm tired of going through that. I don't want to go through that no more. I want to love myself. But can you just imagine if we didn't have to put ourselves through so much hurt and pain and anguish and stupid situations? Can you just imagine if we didn't have to do that and we knew how to love ourselves before we even got into those situations? How we would be? What the outcome of who we are is? Loving yourself is a transformation. You understand? It's hard. Sometimes you have your good days, you have your bad days. You have to recondition yourself. Loving yourself is reconditioning yourself. That's what it is. You have to understand what you deserve. You have to understand that you matter. You've given yourself over and over and over and over to people who don't deserve what you have to offer. And you have to put it in your mind that I'm no longer going to be conditioned to who I used to be. I'm no longer going to be conditioned to what I used to do. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to be conditioned to understand who I am, to know what I want. Because if I can't love myself, how can I love somebody else the right way? We go around and we say, oh, I love you. Oh, I love you. I'm in love with you. Do you know what that means? Do you love yourself first to understand what it means and how it feels to love somebody else? You may have deep feelings for someone and say, I love. You got to understand what the concept of love is. And I'm learning it. I'm going through it. I am learning. I am happy to say, and I don't care who I share it with, because life is life. Life is real. I am learning out of so many years of my life since a kid on how to love myself first. And it's a transformation. You going through the ups, going through the downs, confused about things. But you know deep down inside, deep in your gut what it is. You know what it is. And you know what you need to do. You got to love you. You got to love who you are. You got to love yourself. No one's going to love you the way that you love you. And we say, yes, God's going to love us. God's going to love us. Yes, God will love us, but we have to love ourselves too. God will help sustain us, but we have to help ourselves too. in each and everything that we do. We have to love ourselves. We have to help ourselves. We have to make the first steps, and then we'll be leaded and guided and, to keep going in the right directions. Don't be afraid to tell somebody, listen, I thought I loved you all this time. But when in fact, I really didn't know what love was because I didn't love myself. Love yourself. Go through it. Go through the ups and the downs. Go through it because you deserve it. You deserve to go through those things, to love yourself. If you could put yourself through hurt and pain for other people, then you got to put yourself through spurts of growth, of just being dedicated to yourself. You got to go through those things for yourself. You earn that. I'm so passionate about the things that I say to people. There needs to be more people like this, and I'm sure there is. I might not can change everybody's life, but I could damn sure put a dent in it. And that's what I intend to do. I'm going to just keep being myself. I'm going to keep being real. And I know when people watch these videos that I put out, I know it's helping somebody. I know it is. There's going to be people who's going to go, oh, well, why is she putting another video out? Whatever. Because then there's the next person that clicks the play button and who's going to hear everything I have to say. And they either might cry on the other side of this camera. They might, say, damn, what she's saying is right. I might give somebody motivation. And I'm going to keep doing it. So the message today, love yourself. Give yourself what you deserve. Love yourself. Go through what you need to go through to give yourself what you deserve. Love yourself. Whew. All right, y'all. Thank you for taking the time out to listen. And thank you for everyone who's sending me inbox messages and Instagram messages and sharing. My other video, I got over 1,000 views. I know that might not mean anything to anybody else, but it means a hell of a lot to me, because then that means that if 1,000 people watch that video, that means 1,000 people I have put a dent in their life somewhere. I'm passionate, y'all. I'm passionate. All right. Thank you so much. Peace, love, and blessings.